So we're trying something new today, and I don't know if this is going to work or not. So if you're seeing this on the internet, I guess it worked. But I was trying to make this video today, and I have to admit to you, I was feeling so cooped up inside, so much like, how in heaven's name am I going to get the energy to create this video that I want to create when I'm in a windowless studio and I know it's spring outside? Like, how am I going to make this happen, right? So I'm outside, I'm sitting on the stairs. It's just barely warm enough to be out here, and I'm super excited to talk to you about what I wanted to talk to you about today. So let's jump in. Our topic for today is, how do you choose the right crystal for you? How do you even know if, let's say you have a new reason for needing healing. You have a new physical thing going on. You're experiencing a new emotion, or a new hormonal shift, or a new, problem in life that you haven't really dealt with before, or you haven't tried to use natural healing before. How do you decide what crystal will help you with that? So I want to give you 3 very simple ways to do this. And then I'm going to ask you to share your tips with me in the comments. So number 1, okay, if you can get in the same room with the crystals, maybe it's your crystal collection and you want to learn to use them in different ways, or maybe you can go to a local crystal shop, or even if you can't physically touch the crystal, if you can see a photo of the crystal that you might be using. So say if you go to ivy+light.com, right? If you go to my website and you can see all the different crystals, look at or hold the crystal. And I want you to just ask yourself, how do you feel about this crystal? Does it resonate with you? And I used to think, that's sort of like a cheap way out of telling people how to choose a crystal, like just go with the one you feel. Y'all know me, I'm a skeptic, right? So I have to understand it from like a physics, scientific perspective before I'll really believe it. So maybe that's a hang up, but it's just me. So now I understand that the frequency of the crystal, when it comes within my electromagnetic field, is interacting with me and changing my vibration. So of course, if I am near a vibration that my body needs, it's going to react a different way than if I'm near a vibration that my body doesn't need, right? We've talked about resonance. We've talked about the fact that if you have 2 violins and they're both playing a C, but one is slightly out of tune, the string will naturally move into tune with the other string because they need to resonate together. They need to be the same vibration. It's just how waves work. If you have a violin and you strum if you have a violin and you bow a C, another violin in the room, that string will actually start to vibrate in resonance with the other violin. It will actually start vibrating because it is resonating with this other frequency. So you can actually hold a crystal in your hand and feel if it's a crystal that you need or not. You can look at a crystal online and tell if it's something that you need or not in your life. So that is the first one, the easiest one. It doesn't require a whole bunch of understanding about the way that crystals work, but I do think that there is power in understanding. So how do you pick a crystal based on something besides just how it feels? So the second thing I would recommend is to understand the chakra system. And I'm going to do understand the chakra system. And I'm going to do a video that is more detailed about this coming soon. But if you understand the chakras, if you know that there's a different color for each chakra, you know where the chakras are in your body, if you know that they are related to the nerve ganglion in your body, the major nerve areas of your body, then you understand that a crystal that is for a particular chakra is going to help you with physical, mental, emotional issues that also have to do with that area. So let's say you discover you have gallstones and you want to deal with that. Would you know where your gallbladder is? It's right underneath your rib cage, right by your liver, which is also right underneath your rib cage. And we know that chakra is the solar plexus. So go grab a solar plexus crystal like citrine, like tiger eye, place that near your solar chakra, and you're going to be positively affecting your gallbladder, right? So this goes for anything and everything. If you know the chakra system, you know the colors that are associated with each chakra, then you can very easily decide at least the color of crystal that you want to go for based on either an issue you're having or a desired result. I'm going to change the camera because this arm hurts. Okay, so the third way is I want to make sure that you are not afraid to do research. Yes, the internet can be a crazy place full of a lot of information, some of which is great and some of which is not great. But if you start with research, if you say, okay, crystals for gallstone issues, crystals for stress relief, crystals for whatever, you're going to get a lot of information. That is going to give you the first step towards then referring back to tip number 1 and 2, which were what? Chakra system, color, part of the body, where is it in relationship to the chakra, and how do you feel about this crystal? So get some crystal recommendations, then go to a shop and see which of those speaks to you, or get on a website and take a look at the pictures and see which one of those speaks to you. You can start with research and then also use your intuition, use that more subtle approach of what does my energy need from an energetic perspective. And if you use those 3 things, you can very, very easily know which crystal you need from your own collection, or know which crystals you want to buy next, know which crystals you want to bring into your collection, and not just not even listen to just me tell you that rose quartz is good for love, right? It's not based on what I think works. It's based on what is actually going to work for you. So take opinions, take research, take information that you can find from any source. And then if you back that up by seeing if it really does speak to you as a crystal, now you know, is this a crystal that you want or not? So that was super simple. Thank you for joining me outside on this beautiful spring day. We got some noises in the background, but I hope this is going to turn out okay. And I hope you have a fantastic, fantastic week. And I hope that this encourages you to get out and choose some crystals, to try some new ones, some new ways to use them with lots and lots of confidence, because you can do it, because you have energy and they have energy and they work together. All right, guys, love and blessings. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.